Today we have 4 sparring tips for you, from the most basic ones to some that are more advanced. Tip number 1. Make sure you stay active and you're bouncing. No reason for you to be flat-footed or stationary. A lot of beginners, when they start sparring, that's the first thing they tend to do. Of course, bouncing and moving around involves a little more effort and it becomes more tiring. I'm not saying you need to bounce 100% of the time, but you should be bouncing most of the time in order to activate the stretch shortening cycle, which, long story short, makes your legs act like springs, so whenever you need to go with your kick, you're gonna have better speed, better reaction, and also better power. Tip number 2, develop and use your footwork. Try to understand that when you spar, you need to be active the whole time. Taekwondo, it's a very active martial art and the rounds are pretty short as well. So you don't want to be a stationary target. No matter how good you are gonna get kicked. So you'd rather be a moving target in order to make it harder for your opponents to reach you. Moving around and using your footwork also makes you unpredictable and they're not gonna know exactly what to expect. If you want the footwork video, check out our footwork workout right up here. Tip number 3, it's about keeping your arms active and using your blocks. A lot of us focus on how good we can kick, especially when we just start sparring, but blocking is almost as important. Through blocking, especially with the new electronic system, we can cancel opponents' points if we do it the right way. Therefore, develop your blocks and make sure you use them. Sparring tip number 4, it's about knowing your angles. And what I mean by that is knowing what kicks work best and from where. For example, if I want to counterattack with my front leg and use a hook kick while the opponent is kicking with their front leg as well, I need to know that I either need to lift their front leg technique and get under it, or while they do their front leg technique, I need to take my knee out of line in order to get around their kick and land on the chest guard. Another example is the crescent kick. The crescent kick works from many angles, like I can do it on the open side or on the outside as well, but I would say the best way you can throw a crescent kick is from the clinch and you throw it on the blind spot. So try to get yourself in the blind spot where your opponent doesn't see you very well and you throw your crescent from that angle.